Welcome back to Unreal 1 Part 7. Here we are at Nork's Elbow. This particular part took me a couple times to get right because we have an enemy gauntlet right here.
Sweet.
It's not a particularly difficult enemy gauntlet, but they're all mercs, and they all have 8-ball guns. Damn it!
And they all have...
Okay, let's try it again.
We are going through an enemy gauntlet from apparently mercs, all with 8-ball guns, invulnerability, and the ability to turn back time.
Well, they don't actually have that. That was me, but still.
I love the taste of rocket launchers in the morning.
Nah, grab the 8-ball rounds and continue down. We're baiting them down here because it's actually easier to fight them on the catwalk. Or at least in this open area where I have the ability to move around.
Do these guys take falling damage?
I think that they do. I'm not entirely sure.
Because if this game is anything like modern games, then your character probably has the same physics as every other NPC you find in this game.
Except for maybe the mantas, and I'm pretty sure the scars take less falling damage than we do. They're just that.
Yeah.
They're just that athletic and agility focused.
Yeah, and, you know, the game makers totally could just turn off falling damage if they wanted to.
Yeah.
But not for you!
Alright, so, Nork's Elbow is a relatively short level. We're here to visit this village and advance onto... Is that it in the distance there? No, that's just a mountain.
Well, we have found the pueblo of Terranix. Is there anyone home?
No, there's no one home, but there is a super health and dragonflies. Yeah, our disposal pistol one-shots dragonflies now.
Yay.
Unfortunately, they're all over the place. Super health.
Oh, I thought for a second these were all zombies.
No. There are no zombies in this game, Cloud. Just enemies who were pretending to be dead.
Right. They were only sleeping.
More dragonflies.
Hello? Is there anything in here?
Yes, there's a force field.
It's dark and I have a flashlight. I'm tentatively searching. That must be my overexposure to Resident Evil 7 crawling up on me, because you use a flashlight pretty consistently in that game.
Now, the reason why I'm saving so often is because I am confusing Nork's Elbow with a different part of the game, and I'm under the impression that we're about to fight a boss.
It's good to save frequently, though, just as a general rule. No, Gerdat, he is invulnerable.
Yeah, but I was loading while he was putting on his shield, so I had to fire.
And he's an asshole.
Damn it!
Oh, he's gonna put. Yeah, I knew it. I knew he was gonna put it up. Okay.
There.
This guy only puts it appears that like intervals of like 5 or 6 seconds are the rule of thumb.
It's closer to 10, honestly.
Bunnies.
Yes, we can lock onto bunnies. I do a little bit of exploring in the water here. I don't know if there's actually anything in here, so I bother to do all that much exploring, but it's cool that there's this huge lake area.
One would assume that because they put objects, albeit set pieces underwater, that they probably want you to explore.
Yeah. Evil carnivorous fish.
What? Evil fish.
They have returned.
Evil biting fish.
Ah. You see that tower in the distance, Cloud?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, that tower in the distance is where we are going. Not right now, but later.
Through the gate. To the thing before the tower. Do it up. Do it up.
There, we killed the mantis. I apparently accidentally locked onto the nollie at some point. That is sad for him.
Do it up.
But first we must go through the Temple
Loading
of
screen.
Pandora. This place is mazy. Not like in labyrinthine mazy, but, you know, generally mazy.
Are there a lot of places that look the same?
No, there are not a lot of places that look the same, but there is a bunch of backtracking that you have to do, and I'm not really a fan of the backtracking specifically. However, this is our first introduction to... Where is he? Oh, no, not him. That's another Scar Warrior.
The fucking bird got in the way.
There's
Man, this
Scar
guy's quick.
dead.
You're sure that that wasn't like one of those rare enemies that are like mini bosses?
Yes, I am sure. Because look, he has friends. I mean, yes,
all of
Scar
his
Warriors
friends get
take
the
slightly more damage than the Scar Scouts do, but to be frank, they may as well have the same amount of hit points because they're just that difficult.
Oof. Just there he is. There he goes.
Alright, now I can reload thanks to the 8-ball gun that's here.
Oh, nice.
Alright, and is it in here? I don't think so. Behind me.
Picked up the
That's
stinger.
a behemoth, as opposed to a brute. That is a behemoth.
Run, Ollie! Run for your lives! Life!
You can tell he's a behemoth because he has a slightly different color palette. He goes down much easier for some reason. It will be.
So those
it
are
won't be
not
until Unreal Tournament 2004 with Invasion that the behemoths and brutes are actually coded appropriately.
I mean, are the behemoths supposed to look like brutes?
Yes, the behemoths look like brutes, but with a different color palette. They have an orange vest instead of a white one.
Why were you attacking him? He was just running away.
But yeah, he was leading us to a secret, so the Scar has to kill him.
Damn it. The secret died with him.
No, I think, unless it was the super health that he showed off.
This looks
is
like a
mercenary.
pantry.
You can't see him because of how dark everything fucking is, but yeah, this is a mercenary. And after you kill him, you can pick up his GES bio rifle.
Nice.
Like so.
The GES bio rifle.
Now, the GES bio rifle, as we went over just in the last part, is actually a very powerful weapon. I don't like using it because I've never been actually that skilled with the bio rifle itself. That said, a fully charged shot will almost take down a Scar Warrior.
Wow, one shot.
Yep, it's like 9 rounds, but it is that much damage.
I was going to say in the last part is there's obviously the trade-off that yes, you can overcharge the shot, but you go through your ammo really quickly.
Not really, because if you actually go through more ammo if you use the single fire, because the GES bio rifle is an artillery weapon.
So you might end up missing
You end
shots.
up missing a lot, okay? It's not an artillery weapon like the flat cannon's alt fire, which is, really precise with its artillery. The GES bio rifle actually shoots significantly shorter than where you think it's going to land.
Right.
I don't think we killed him because I didn't see body part splatter.
So the bio rifle is more like a lob shot than a gunshot?
It is a lob shot, but... it's not a bad lob shot, okay? It's just a bit shorter than what you think it's going to be.
So we're looking for the Torch of Tranquility.
Yes, which is in the boat segment.
Here's a boat. That's water.
And there's a fish. And my video player is fucking up.
We're gonna go swimming. I mean, fishing while swimming. Which is not recommended because
And
your
boom, a
freaking
flat
body in the
cannon.
water will... You're scaring the fish.
Alright, the flat cannon is absolutely amazing, and whoever says otherwise is lying to you.
Did the boat leave without us?
I hope so. It'll allow me to show off what's underwater. I can't really tell right now
The bonus.
because I'm trying to solve a small problem that I'm having on my machine.
Yes. More technical issues.
All right, these guys I don't think we've run into yet. These are gas bags. Gas bags are really pansies.
Fart bags. I love it.
Well, there's a boss gas bag later. Gas bags have a ranged fireball attack that does moderate damage, as well as a melee slap combo. The melee slap combo you should never ever get hit by for any reason, because you will always be fighting them when they're flying.
Any particular reason why they're called gas bags?
That's just the enemy name that they gave them.
Is it because they float?
Probably. I mean, I don't honestly know any of the lore for any of the individual enemies in the game, aside from the Scar, who are an alien race bent on conquering.
Right. So they enlisted the help of the gas. Well, actually, I'm inclined to believe that the Scars just fart into an organism and then possess it with flatulence.
Nah, not quite that. I mean, if you want to believe that, okay, but
there's got to be. I am willing to bet. Well, there are shit monsters somewhere.
Yes.
And you could easily. It has been shown that you can weaponize shit. I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to shit all over you.
I've never actually played Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Neither have I, but my god, was that a welcome refreshment. Which is kind of ironic because it's a shit monster. I'm starting to appreciate the maziness of this place now.
I'm not. I dislike the maziness of this place. Specifically because there's a bunch of rooms that you end up visiting multiple times. You're not sure if you're supposed to be visiting them multiple times at all.
Challenge accepted.
This is a good level, certainly, but I am very bad at it. As it turns out, Vandora happens to be another Nolly deity.
Vandora.
Yes, we're in her temple.
Temple of Vandora. Well, we've been through a couple temples now, haven't we?
Yeah, we were in the Water God's temple, and now we are in the temple of the Lightning God.
Nice. For where there is water, there are containers, and where there are containers, there is energy.
Are we sure about that? I mean, the Nolly don't seem to have all that much, actual tech, aside from maybe pulleys and levers.
They are observant of the forces that surround them. Away!
Turning on flashlights.
Fuck. Another way!
Now, the end of the level is pretty much right at the start of the level. You saw that gate that we bypassed early on?
Yeah.
Yeah, the point of this level is to open up that gate, and then we can leave.
Nice.
But
good that they give you an objective.
But while we're here, we get to learn a little bit more about the Nolly culture, as well. There's a picture of Vandora right there. You'll notice she has 4 breasts and wings.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
I'm not really sure if Nolly women are supposed to have 4 breasts. I don't think we ever see a Nolly woman in the game.
Well, these are 4-armed creatures?
Yes, they are 4-armed creatures.
So they have 1 breast for every arm with which to squeeze them. Lovingly, affectionately, and repeatedly. I'd say the makers of this game had watched Heavy Metal maybe a few too many times.
I don't know. Then again, I've not actually seen Heavy Metal. I've only watched other people talk about it.
It's full of gratuitous violence, guns, blood, and bouncing boobies.
Ah. Alright, and in the next part, because there's really not much more I can say about the Temple of Endora, it's a good level, I'm terrible at it, we'll be continuing on through the Temple of Endora, hopefully finishing it. I don't remember.
We're lost.
Yes,
We're
we're
lost.
lost.
I don't know where we are.